What's going on, guys? DRA back again with another video, and today we are going to be diving into how to get a body like Michael B. Jordan in Creed. We're going to be diving into his workouts, his nutrition, his diet, to see what exactly took him from looking skinny to massive in Creed. And we're going to see if this is actually a body that you can get. So let's get started.
Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go, I stay ready for more.
All right, guys, so first, let's dive into Michael B. Jordan's diet and nutrition.
Training for this one was very intense. I had the luxury of time, which really helped out a lot because I didn't have to like cram in like 4 or 5 months to try to get ripped. It all starts with diet, honestly. No sugar, bread,
So you went like that
cheese,
whole clean living thing. You did the whole
grilled
thing.
chicken, broccoli, brown rice, a lot of water, 2 to 3 times a day, 6 days a week. Worked out 2 to 3 times a day. It was intense.
All right, so Michael B says that he had to give up dairy, he had to give up bread, and he was on a very, very strict diet. All right, guys, so first let's get this out the way. Whenever a celebrity says that in order to get super shredded, they ended up eating chicken, rice, broccoli, the typical diet that you hear, we all know the real secret is actually some of that Hollywood juice. So just had to say that. All right, guys, so do you need to eat chicken breast and rice to achieve this kind of physique? The answer is no, you do not. In order to get this lean, guys, you need to be in what's called a calorie deficit. And this means you are actually eating less calories than your body is actually burning. Now, every day your body burns a certain amount of calories. And this is going to be based on your age, your height, your weight, and how much activity that you're typically doing on a day-to-day basis. Your body adjusts and comes out to a certain number. So for this video, let's say that is 2,500 calories. All right, guys, so 2,500 calories is going to be what's called our maintenance calories. That means if we eat this every single day, we are not going to lose weight and we're also not going to gain weight. So how do we lose weight? How do we get shredded? Well, what we need to be is in a caloric deficit. And that means that we actually need to eat lower than that 2,500 number, whether that be 2,400, 2,300, 2,200. As long as we eat lower than 2,500 calories, we will lose fat. Now, to get shredded, guys, in a pretty good amount of time, I recommend being in a 500 calorie deficit, maybe 600 to 700 if you really want to push it. But at a 500 calorie deficit, guys, you will lose 1 pound of body weight each week on average. And as long as you keep doing this consistently, you're going to lose fat. And you're actually going to lose it pretty quickly. Now, that's for a calorie deficit. Now, if you're skinny, you're going to want to make sure that you're in a calorie surplus. So instead of being 500 in a deficit, what you want to be is 500 above your maintenance. This is going to put you in a calorie surplus, and you're actually going to gain 1 pound of body weight per week on average. All right, so now that we know that we need to be in a calorie deficit, what kind of food should you be eating every day? Guys, let's be real. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want to be eating chicken breast and rice every single day. I recommend, guys, picking a diet that you can actually stick to by eating foods that you actually enjoy. Me personally, guys, what I do to get shredded and what I recommend is actually having a more flexible diet. And you actually achieve this by picking low-calorie alternatives for all of your favorite foods. For example, me, myself, every single day, guys, I'm eating French toast, I'm eating pancakes, I'm eating cheeseburgers and French fries. But the secret is I actually use low-calorie alternatives when I'm cooking those foods. For example, for my French toast, instead of using regular eggs, I'll use egg whites. Instead of using real syrup, I'll use sugar-free syrup. By finding these substitutes, guys, I'm actually able to keep the same great taste, but also lose weight because it's just so much lower in calories. A regular bottle of syrup per 2 tablespoons is going to end up being 100 calories to 150 calories. Whereas the sugar-free syrup, well, it's only going to be 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. So you can pretty much use as much as you want, still get that great taste, and still lose weight. So I recommend this, guys, for the diet. Keep it flexible, find low-calorie alternatives for your favorite foods, and you're going to be good, and you're going to be able to actually stick to it and not hate your diet and crash and fall off. So that is my biggest tip when it comes to the diet. Now, let's check out the workout routine.
The consistency of just working out, boxing, lifting weights, 6 times a week, and sometimes 2 to 3 times a day.
All right, guys, so for Michael B's workout routine, this is what his trainer had to say. The training was pulled from the fundamentals of athletic conditioning, as well as from bodybuilding. That meant employing a 4-day program which combined regular cardio with high-quality circuit training to trim the fat and to tighten muscular definition. He says that Michael B would take as little rest as possible in between sets and really crank out a lot of volume to really build that muscle definition. Now for cardio guys, we obviously know that Michael B. Jordan was doing a lot of boxing. He was doing at least 2 sessions of boxing each and every day. Michael B. does a lot of sprints, he does a lot of HIIT, he does swimming, he does all this stuff when it comes to the cardio. All right, so what do I think of this? First off, guys, this is way too much volume. If you're trying to build a body like Michael B that has a good amount of mass and is very lean, you do not need to be overtraining like this. But what should you do if you want to achieve this similar look? I say to start developing this kind of body, guys, you should work out at minimum 3 days a week. I recommend 3 to 4 days a week if you're a beginner. And if you're a little bit more advanced, you're going to want to push it to about 5 days a week. I don't recommend taking as little rest as possible between sets. Guys, you need to be focusing, if you want to build mass, you want to be focusing on being able to build strength and getting the most out of your lifts. You're not going to be able to do this if you're taking way too little in rest time. You want to rest anywhere between 1 minute to 3 minutes, giving yourself those full rest periods so that you can actually go hard on your sets and you're not rushing through it. So guys, for cardio, what I recommend to lose weight efficiently is actually just going to be walking on a treadmill. Put it on the max incline that you can handle and actually just walk for 10 to 15 minutes before your workout or after your workout. You're going to be able to burn anywhere between 100 to 200 calories, and this is actually going to help you achieve that calorie deficit that we were talking about before, and you're going to start shredding fat very, very quickly. What really makes Michael B. Jordan's body stand out, guys, is really going to be his proportions. He's not just super big like a bodybuilder, he has very nice proportions. He has what's called the V-shaped taper. Now, what makes this V-shape, guys, is really going to be that shoulder to waist ratio. So guys, to build those wide shoulders, I recommend hitting the lateral raises. You're going to want to perform 3 to 4 sets of these, guys, gradually increasing the weight as you go. So starting light and then going up a little bit heavier. You don't want to go too heavy, guys. This is an isolation exercise. So as long as you crank up a decent amount of volume on it, your shoulders are going to get that nice wide look. Another workout I recommend, guys, is also hitting the rear delts by doing the rear delt flies. Start doing these on your push day, guys, and you're really going to start developing that 3D look that you see Michael B. Jordan with. Now for the V-shape, guys, not only do you need to have nice shoulders, but you also want to make sure that you develop a nice chest and a nice back. For chest, guys, I actually recommend the incline dumbbell press or the incline bench press. I actually prefer both of these variations over the regular flat bench because they focus more on building that upper chest area. It really makes that chest pop and get that plate of armor look. And then for back, guys, obviously you want to make sure you're hitting the lat pull downs, but I also recommend adding in pull-ups. And this is really going to blow up your back, guys, and give you that nice V shape. Now, guys, I break this down even further in my new program, the Hollywood Body. Now, this is an 8-week program, guys, that's going to show you how to shred fat and build muscle and get that Hollywood body that you're looking for. Guys, if you're serious about building muscle and shredding fat, you're definitely going to want to pick this up. It's perfect if you're a beginner or intermediate, and it's going to show you everything that you need to know to really start building that Hollywood physique. So click the link in the description, guys, to get started. So to wrap up, guys, can you build a body like Michael B. Jordan naturally? Yeah, you can actually come pretty close to it. But what it's really going to take, guys, is going to be consistency and really having the right mindset. You got to be locked in. You can't just hop on a workout program, guys, and expect to look like Michael B. Jordan in 1 month. Have realistic expectations, guys. It's going to take some time. So as long as you stay consistent, you are going to look very good and get that nice Michael B. Jordan shape. That's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe. And I'm gonna be dropping a lot of videos on workouts, diets, some of your favorite celebrities, guys, to teach you how to truly get that Hollywood body. My name is Diare, and I'll catch you next time. Stay blessed.
Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go.